Bharati Mukherjee was born in Calcutta, India on July 27, 1940. She grew up in the Brahmin caste system as her family was very wealthy. Mukherjee lived with 40 to 50 of her extended family members in one house. Since her house was so crowded all the time, Mukherjee found a passion for reading, and this influenced her decision of becoming an author at a very young age. She read higher-level novels and improved her lexicon, which made her become a better writer. Mukherjee went to a school where she was taught the Christian religion instead of her own culture, since the British controlled India when Mukherjee went to school as a child. Mukherjee and her family moved to England in 1947 for a few years. There, Mukherjee learned many great English literature skills that improved her English speaking, writing, and reading. She got her bachelor's degree at the University of Calcutta and her master's degree at the University of Baroda. Her father then made the courageous decision of sending his daughter to University of Iowa in America to study creative writing and pursue her career. In Iowa, she married a Canadian man named Clark Blaze. They moved to Canada for 14 years and had 2 children. Mukherjee went through some major racism hatred in Canada because she was an Indian immigrant. Many of her novels are about women immigrating to America and finding out who they are or their identity throughout their journey. Mukherjee is able to write about this because she went through what it was like to be an Indian woman in a new world where everyone judged her. She had the strength to get through it and find out the kind of person she was throughout the journey. In 1988, Mukherjee won the National Book Critics Circle Award for Middle Man and Other Stories, which was a group of short stories, and some of those short stories influenced Mukherjee to write actual novels about those characters in the stories, like 2 of her novels, Jasmine and Desirable Daughters. Mukherjee is still alive, and she lives in California. One of Bharati Mukherjee's most famous novels is Jasmine. This book is about a woman who is originally named Jyoti, and she has an arranged marriage to a man named Prakash in her early teenage years. Prakash gives her the name Jasmine because he wanted her to have a new identity when they were going to move from India to Florida. He wanted her to become an independent city woman instead of an innocent little girl as she was in India. However, Prakash is shot and killed before he has the opportunity to leave India and move to America. Jasmine then moves to Florida to fulfill the duty that Prakash wanted her to do when his death did come. She lives in Florida, New York, Iowa, and finally California. She experiences disturbing, horrid events as well as many happy, love-filled events. Jasmine goes from an innocent child in India into a free, independent woman in America because of all the lovers, family, and friends she meets. Another famous novel of Mukherjee's is Desirable Daughters. This story follows the lives of 3 sisters who are named Padma, Parvati, and Tara. Each sister was born on the same exact day and exactly 3 years apart from each other. The oldest one, Padma, suddenly moves to America to fulfill her own dreams with her lover. The middle child, Parvati, has an arranged marriage and stays in India with her parents and husband, and the youngest sister, Tara, has an arranged marriage in India and has a son named Rabi, but she moves to California and after 10 years she gets a divorce. One day a strange boy comes to Tara's doorstep claiming that he is her nephew named Christopher Day. Throughout the entire novel, Tara has to figure out this mystery of who this boy actually is and why he has come to her. Mukherjee uses feminism in many of her novels since it was very difficult in the 20th and even 21st century for an Indian woman to immigrate to America or Canada because they were not treated equally. In Canada, the society Mukherjee lived in did not accept her for who she was, even though there were laws in Canada at that time for equality of men and women. The society gave Mukherjee a very harsh 14 years by forcing her to get through all the racial comments and criticism.